What's up this week? I didn't get with the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's up this week? Come on now.
Let's start with this shit, man. Cardi B versus Tasha K. Do you know much about it?
Bro,
or do you want to hear the breakdown?
Real, huh? I didn't even know it's been going on for 4 years.
Yes.
4 years.
4 years, man.
My God, in the background. But so this Tasha K, she's a YouTuber. She's a person that has been talking about influence and celebrity and all that kind of things. Mm-hmm. So I think she stepped too far a while ago talking about Cardi B and Offset, and it went to court, and Cardi won out big. She won out big, and it said it was 1.3 mil. Turns out, including lawyers' fees, including damages, 4.6 or something $million.
Yeah, I know it's in the 4 million somewhere around there. But when I was doing research about it, around 2008, 2019, she had posted a post saying that Cardi B used to be a prostitute. Right.
Okay.
And then not only that was one, and then she was like, because she was a prostitute, she might have caught some sorts of STDs like herpes or something like that.
She was the one that put out that rumor?
That? Yeah.
Was it chlamydia rumor or something like that?
Yes.
Something like that?
So so that was 2018.
I mean, everyone's
was it 2008 or 2009? It was somewhere around there, or 2018, 2019.
To start with, it was herpes that she was accusing.
Oh, herpes. Oh, I thought it was clap. I thought it was the clap.
Yeah, and then she even said that the kids might have been infected.
Whoa.
Because of the STI.
That's why the kids into the fucking rumor.
That's why I think Cardi B. By the way, you see this right here, man. That's why I picked Cardi B. I picked Cardi B because she won this 4 million. I want a little bit of this 4 million. Cow Babies, what you think, man? I'm not trying to sell this painting to to Cardi.
Yeah, man.
How much you think we should do it?
Bro, he's talented, man. Thony Remy.
Thank you so much, man. But you know, how much you guys think I should sell it for?
Well, it depends on what you say about her today before I'd go.
Yeah, actually,
that is true.
Everything positive about Cardi B this episode.
That's true.
We're trying to make the sale.
Cardi B, Okurrr. You know what I mean? We good out here, baby girl.
She's innocent.
We're good out here.
Nothing but innocent. She deserves that money.
Because that changed the game.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Although we fucking around on, like, you know what I mean? That's why when we pull up a story here or say something, we always have a source, you know what I mean? Recording, you know, according to allegedly. You know what I mean? All that allegedly do not help. You have to have that resource. Like, 100%. He's the one that said it, they the one that said it. Like, you have to name that source.
This is changed the game for accountability, right? Especially for what we're doing, even in general. Like, any YouTuber gonna comment on anything, right? You're gonna make sure your source is good.
That's right.
And you're gonna make sure the power of words. You have to make sure what you're saying is at least not gonna come back at you and bite you in the ass with $4 million.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Because of that, that's going to set a trend, bro, where a lot of people's going to start suing.
Bro, because that's what I mean. This has been going on. This sets a precedence, right? Because this has been going on. Man, YouTube's been around for ages, right? Yeah. And there's never been a check or balance on anything like this. I guess with like maybe actual news programs and like television stations probably gone through lawsuits before with celebrity, maybe. So there's a little bit of a check and balance there. But YouTube it's free for all. It's a cowboy Wild West out there. But now, there's a wanted poster and Tasha K's face is on it. Tell you that right now, you know, and she got, and she's, you know.
Did you see her respond?
Bro, what in the world was like?
She's doubling down.
You know,
the streets got down. I respect her gangster, man. I respect her gangster, man.
She's got cojones.
I'm going against the machine.
This is a grand conspiracy. I'll never give up freedom of speech.
I agree with her in certain things. All right, allegedly. Okay. My girl over here, you know what I mean, from the Bronx, you know what I mean? Yeah. Cardi B over here. She had mentioned about payola. Do you know what payola is?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so payola is pretty much, as an artist, you pay DJs, you pay people to play your music.
I see.
You know what I mean? Pay for play, payola.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's illegal.
It should be.
Yes.
Because then it takes out the actual worth of the art itself, you know? Okay.
So now Tasha K is I think she's trying to form her argument towards that. And if she used that,
bro, I just think
that's what she should have done in the first place. Not like saying like, oh, she had like herpes and her kids, Bro. You know what I mean? Well, okay, that should have been the topic.
But this is what it is, right? So back then, you're trying to say whatever the fuck you can say to get views. And like be, you know, Clout babies.
Clout babies. We out here, man. You know what I mean? We have the father of the clouts over here. I also did over
Granddaddy
here. You know
clout
what I mean?
baby.
The granddaddy. Would I be of the clouts? You know what I mean? So yes.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? So that's that's where it's coming from. And then you didn't know the consequences that would come in years later.
That's right.
So she's saying some
wild shit.
Right?
Yes.
With no holds bar and
which we all have talking
Everyone
shit,
does
but
that,
I don't
right?
think putting it in the business in YouTube is brilliant.
Well, okay, we know now, right?
Yeah. Oh, we know now.
We know now. Past tense.
Yeah,
you know what I
sense.
mean? Like, so this is the thing. Even with her, bro, when she made that video coming out later, it threw me for a loop, bro. Because you look at it objectively from like the court case and what's going on and what she's actually accused of, and you look at the videos of what she's talked about Cardi B, it's pretty hardcore, right?
Yeah, it's hardcore.
And then to come down after that.
Damn, I like Tasha K though.
But she's coming down and doubling down on shit, and not even doubling down in a way of like, oh, okay, like I don't regret anything, like, but I stand by what I did. No, she's saying like, I've been wronged.
Yeah,
I'm like fighting against the machine. This conspiracy is all against me. Yeah. She's basically anyone who hasn't paid attention to like the outside story that's going on to her. Anyone who's paying attention to her listeners, you know what I mean, on that YouTube channel, she's like, I'm a gaslit the fuck out of everybody.
How do you feel about that? You think she should apologize to her fans for lying to her?
Bro, yeah. But just say some real shit. Because even when she came out on the speech, she's got the laptop up and she's going, the past 4 years have been really tough. Right? And then she looks at her screen. And then she looks at her screen and she's looking down like, okay, I got my next line lined up.
Yeah.
And then
that's
goes
not
back.
how she usually talks. She usually freestyle her shit.
So it's even disingenuous in the format she's delivering it. You know what I mean? Come out and say some real shit. Come out and say some real shit. Don't just fucking, come out and be like, I gotta say this. But you even wrote all this shit down, which is even more fucking mind-blowing. You wrote this doubling down conspiracy machine shit down. You know what I mean? And you're saying to your husband's your backbone and he's the one supporting me and like want to fight all this freedom of speech and be able to...
Yeah, BS. The husband, let me tell you a little bit about that.
How would you react?
During the court case, right? Check this out, Clout Babies. During the court case, he was rebuttaling everything that she says. According to some of the news, that he even in one part that he was like, oh yeah, no, she lied about certain things. You know what I mean? Because at one point she was like, they had she said she had like, I don't know, a couple of businesses, which she didn't.
Yeah, and she needs to lie about her bank statements because I don't know if she has 4 points or something.
They'll be paying attention to all of that if she's going to court.
Well,
how you think they're just gonna randomly charge her $4 million?
Yeah, she's talking about she wants to take it to the Supreme Court. She's like,
you think she's worth? What's her net worth?
Dude, you know what the fucked up thing is? Dude, she's coming out and like, I think this is why people are upset with her as well. Like on top of this, is she's coming out after this verdict and like, man, any one of us, unless you're some conglomerate Nike organization,
if she got it like that,
how you got that money? And dude, she's fronting like she has that money. She's like, I'll be fine. It didn't affect my like bank account, which is crazy. Right? We all know. Come on now, you're making millions of dollars on this YouTube channel. Let's be real.
She can.
You think so?
She can. Just YouTube.
Well, then, if you can afford it,
paid,
bro. If you can afford it, then fine. Keep slandering the fuck out of everybody.
But that's not a smart way to win. That's not a smart way to keep your money. But what else you have this week, man?
Bro, today there's been announcement by NFL itself. So this is why I trust the source. The NFL itself has said Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Accordingly? Are you going to use accordingly now?
Allegedly. But it's NFL posted on Instagram. Like, it's the NFL. It's the organization. I'm like, man, if that source isn't good.
Sued. Latasha Kebe my shit.
Fuck, bro. But the coldest white boy to ever touch a football.
Facts. Would you consider him the greatest ever to touch a ball? Pause.
I think so.
Yeah. He's better than Jordan. You know what I mean? Think about it. He's been in the league for 22 freaking years, bro.
His story is insanity, man. Like, it shows.
Hold on. I think I'll pull up a stat.
Okay.
Where did I have it?
You have a stat?
Just a little quick.
Pull out the numbers.
You know what I mean? So check this out, right?
Right.
44 years old, right? He's been in the game for 22 NFL seasons.
Jesus.
15 times Pro Bowler.
God.
6 times NFL Pro Bowler, 5-time Super Bowl MVP,
Goat.
3 times NFL MVP.
Billy Goat, Mountain Goat. Yep.
He's better than Jordan, bro.
I'd have to agree. And he's been in the game, like, he didn't just dip out and play
How many rings?
No, 6. He got
6, 7. I don't know.
I know he's got a whole hand.
One of you guys will pull that up.
I know he's got a whole hand.
Jeremy, you could Google that for me real quick while you know what I mean.
Bro, the thing with him, man. While we're looking this up, man, fascinates me with him. He was like sitting down having a talk about he's like, look, I don't know. You must have more of a background in football than I do. Like growing up here, you see NFL that much, but I pay attention later on in life. He was sitting with amongst other players, and they were like, so to you, what do you think about these new rules in terms of the defense? And like the way he answered the question made me go, oh, I see why he is so successful and why he's the GOAT, especially at QB. Right, because QB, right? You're the playmaker. You're that guy.
Yeah,
right?
you need to have a good IQ.
He was like, okay, with the tackle rules with CTE and all that stuff, which is like good and bad because people are complaining it's like taking away the heart of football because you don't get those hits and shit like that.
Yeah.
But he was saying like when I used to play guys and like that would hit really hard, like Ray Lewis from Baltimore, right? He'd be like, I'm not passing the ball to anyone that Ray's guarding. I need to protect my guys. I'm the quarterback. Like, I'm not going to. So now he's saying that with the new rules in place, like QBs is just throwing the ball in a random zones and putting people in crazy positions, but just relying on the fact that they're not going to get hurt in the tackles anymore because of the rules. So he's like, I believe it's the responsibility of the quarterback. So it's like, man, he was like thinking on levels and like been through the game in such a way where he's playing multifaceted, bro. Can't believe this dude's gone, man.
His IQ level is off the charts,
bro.
You know what I mean? Insane, so in regards to that's what we're gonna miss about him.
Yeah,
I don't know how he does it. You know what I mean? Because you gotta understand, every year everything's changed.
Yeah,
from the teams getting super athletes. You know what I mean?
He's like
rules
LeBron.
are changing. Yeah, exactly. And then he adapts.
Yes, and it's like he's got that thing about taking care of his body. Right? He put up this post. He's like, there was another quarterback that retired this, just a few weeks ago. I can't remember what his name. Maybe Ben Roethlisberger or something like that. Fuck that up. Elevation Nation, correct me. But what he's saying was like, I have my 12-step method of looking after my body because look, longevity over that time. But he's like, sometimes other guys are just like, throw some ice on it and run it off. You know what I mean? Like you're good, and like you still, some guys just pull it off. But man, to have that life of career is craziness, man.
Nah, I can't do it. That's brilliant, man. I gotta respect them, man. The craziest, the best athletes of all time. 100%. Tom Brady have to be in the top 3.
So we had to talk about it, man. We can't just let the GOAT call retirement and not talk about it.
7 rings.
7 rings. Hey, that one more than Jordan. Yeah, you're right. He is better than Jordan. There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
The numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie,
Numbers don't lie.
You know
what else
I mean?
is going on, man?
What when you talk about, you hear about your boy Whack 100 going versus Master P? Not versus, but
no, I haven't heard much about this. Dude, Whack 100 is doing whack shit 100% of the time.
His name is Whack fucking bro. He's 100% whack. You know what I mean? But I respect him. He's the clout. That's enough. That's what I should have painted. I have Biggie behind you and shit. Respecting you and shit right here. Respecting your elevator nation right here.
Dude out here.
You know
I'd rather stare at him, dude.
He's the clout. But Whack is another clout.
Whack is
whack. You know what I mean? So check this out, clout baby. So this is how it started.
Okay.
Master P did an interview with Nick Cannon, right? So throughout the interview, they discussed in, like, you know what I mean, how they help each other, you know, helping each other grow, and you know what I mean, making money, business advisors. You know how Master P is, pretty much. You know what I mean? So now, Whack 100 now is like, do not understand why Master P will have a conversation with Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon have way more money than Master P, and Master P, he's claiming Master P lost his masters for his music because he owed taxes. You know what I mean? So he's just talking mad shit,
dude.
Right?
We know Master P has like backup on backup on backup.
Does he though?
Dude, come on now.
He's been saying he had 200 million over 20 years ago.
Bro, he was an entrepreneur from the beginning though, right? He's the one that brought out a show on Nickelodeon. He's making residual checks on like random.
Are you talking about Nick Cannon or are you talking about Master P?
Master P even.
Did Master P have something to do with
bro. There was
Nickelodeon?
Little Romeo, dude. Little Romeo was Master P's like.
That's right. That's right.
And like there's like
Little Romeo was in Nickelodeon, but so was Nick Cannon.
But Nick Cannon came through Nickelodeon, like came through from a child, all that. Like Nick Cannon was all that, and then he had his movies, Drumline.
Forget about that.
Remember Drumline? Nick Cannon's out here fucking drumming. That was a whole movie.
That was your boy.
Hey, that was a good ass movie.
With the braids. Yeah,
with the braids, bro.
Yeah, the little slinkies. Yeah.
Bro, Nick Cannon's got like, what? He's got like 12 kids or something like that.
I don't know why. I'm not counting. Bro, this dude, I can't compete, bro.
Yo, I mean, he got like every job that's ever existed in Hollywood, dude.
That's it. He's like, doing well for himself, man. And then, so let's get back to the Whack 100.
Yeah. So what happened? Tell me about this.
So now Master P now respond brilliantly, saying like, you know, it's not about dividing the culture. Like pretty much what he's saying, like, you know what I mean? It's like trying to help each other up and
you know,
this and that.
Among the community, you got to lift each other up. Yeah, that's the whole
He's known for that. He's known for that. Yes,
that's what we do.
He's known for that. He, you know what I mean? He have little communities. He like hand out turkeys and gifts and toys. You know what I mean? Foundations all around the United States doing that. So now Master P released a diss track, right? This is the funniest shit I've heard. Oh my God. The name of the track is called "Look at All These Haters." Look at all these haters.
Look at all these haters. Hateration Nation. Yeah. Yeah.
Son, you gotta hear that shit.
Oh, man. Okay. Like, is it good?
Son. Master P, no disrespect, man. All right. I love you.
Anytime you start with no disrespect.
Why you gotta say it like that? You my boy. You're supposed to have my back. All right. Master P, you know I love you. You've been doing well in the streets, in the streets.
In the streets.
You know what I mean? But son, that track was whack.
It was whack 100. Yeah. Oh,
son,
shit. What, the beat, the lyrics? What's
son,
whack?
it's outdated. The beat wasn't too bad. Get the fuck out of here, man, with this shit, man. But son, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just outdated, man. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Just so bad.
I feel like diss tracks are outdated now. I'm sorry.
Like, but there's banging diss tracks though.
I get it. I'm all like, okay, you
know
can
what
do
I mean? Like that NBA one, young boy shit. That shit was popping.
Right, but I think was it explicitly a diss track though? Because he made a song. It wasn't explicit. That's the key. That's the key. You got to make a dope ass song and then put your disses in the motherfucking track. Don't make a whole ass diss track and then have that be failing. You know
I don't know.
I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, the last diss track.
I understand. Like Drake, when Drake did the diss track versus Meek, right?
Yep.
It wasn't a full diss like a
3 songs that he put.
Yeah, but he said certain things. He talked about certain other things. You know what I mean? So was this one with Master P. But I'm just saying, like, it's so outdated. Yeah. The beat wasn't too bad. Dude, but like,
when's the last time Master P like rapped?
Oh, who the fuck? No, he's a businessman, man. He doesn't need to rap, to be honest.
I guess like so. This shows as well. Like with the skill of like making music, you have to be.
I just think that was a bit bad business move.
It was,
I don't think
right? You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like I think that should only have like 20,000
because he engaged
views or something like that. Like
yes, you're right.
You know what I mean? That's I wouldn't even do that. I would just let Wack talk his shit. I don't have to prove anything to you. If you're a so-called millionaire or billionaire, whatever, like I wouldn't even entertain that conversation.
You know what? Yeah, he went down to that level.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Right. Because now the numbers is low. Right. Now Wack is gonna come back and be like, look, you see, he need to do this because he. You know what I mean? He owes money,
But this is again the genius of Wack. Why you like him and stuff. It makes sense because
that's the clout.
We're talking about him. Everyone's talking about him. Master P lowered himself, but it only elevates Whack 100.
That's true.
Like, damn, this is the age we in. This is the age we in, man.
The clout era, baby.
Era, man.
You know what I mean? And Clout Daddy is here. You know what I mean?
Come on, Elevation Nation
is here.
Elevation Nation. We gotta lift up, just like how Master P was lifting up the community. Come on now.
Nah, I disagree, guys. All right, what I talk about trying to avoid the Tasha K syndrome and talk as much shit as you can. Just allegedly everything. All right. What else you got for us, man?
Bro, Eminem versus Busta Rhymes. Come on now. That'd be a good versus, please. Come on, do this. I think you gotta agree with me. Busta Rhymes is one of the coldest to do it and quickest to do it with Eminem, right? Even their styles are kind of similar, eras similar. I know they weren't as successful. Like Eminem's obviously successful in like the grand scope. But Busta, bro, break your neck.
Why out of a gazillion rappers, why Eminem and Busta?
Because I like stylistically, right? So both in their latter stages of their career.
You're saying versatile.
Yeah, well, versatility, but not only that. So even like stylistically, right? They both did the comedy shit. They both did the like fast flow switch
Fair
up.
enough.
They both, and especially later on in life, they both focused on having quick syllable, quick lyrics. You know what I mean? Okay. So them even going the progression through their careers as they battle song to song, there'll be good matchups, man. And people forget. People like they forget about Busta Rhymes. There'll be songs that get played and they're like, holy shit, that's Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, especially young people. Hey,
I see where you're coming from.
Yo, people need to look up Busta Rhymes' first album, go through it start to finish, and then be like, holy shit.
So 20 songs. 20 songs.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand. Okay. Busta Rhymes do have 20 songs.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah. Busta Rhymes do have 20 songs.
But not maybe the level.
But internationally, like for the young babies, the young clouts, the old clouts, they're gonna mess with Eminem so hard,
dude. Some of
it's just gonna be insane.
You're right.
Now, that's one aspect of it, right? The other aspect will be they might turn it around kind of like a black and white thing. A lot of the black culture, no disrespect to Eminem, don't fuck with Eminem like that.
Based on that, still. Yeah. That's
still, you know what I mean? So now,
white boy rapper, yeah.
It's all about performance.
Yeah.
Bro, Busta's performance is the best performance you ever see in your life.
Have you seen him live? Have you ever?
I have once.
Holy.
Him, yo.
Energy.
On point.
Yeah.
Okay?
Fuck, man. He gets the crowd jumping, literally, right?
Now, if you think about the last verses, the best verses you ever seen so far is Jada.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
His performance was on point.
I mean, Snoop and DMX before.
I'm not sleeping on M because of that.
Yeah.
But if it comes to songs for songs, M will definitely have it because internationally, come on, we're in Australia here.
But
the thing is, I'm gonna quickly do this for quick with you guys, right? I need everybody behind the mic, right? Can you name me 3 Busta Rhymes songs? Not you. Go, Jeremy. Get to the mic, please. Get to the mic.
I don't know any Busta Rhymes song.
Okay.
It,
how about you, Candy?
Well, Google says, no, I'm kidding.
No.
Go ahead.
No. Like, if you started singing one.
Yeah.
Get closer to the mic,
Yeah, if you started singing one, then I would know. But, nah.
Okay.
Yo, everyone
you
needs
see
to
what
be
I mean?
baptized, yo. Everyone needs some baptism.
And that's around the world because I'm only saying that, Cloud Babies, because some of you guys thinking I'm in the States. I'm in Australia right now, right?
Yes.
And you got to think about around the world.
Yeah, it's like accessibility and the information that people have to begin
with.
You're right.
Like the same thing. I never thought Tupac was that big until I left United States. I mean, I knew Tupac was huge. Yeah. But like when I went to France, I went to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The different.
The global reach.
Yeah. Like Belgium, like people that barely speak English and their favorite artist was Pac.
Yeah. Man, he
It's
transcended.
either Pac or Wu-Tang. That was like literally all around the world, everywhere I've been.
Or my man behind me.
Yeah. Biggie,
my man behind me.
Pac, Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? Eminem, you know what I mean? Jay-Z. Those are like the top, like Drake.
Yeah, the
you know what I mean?
Those are that era when hip-hop took over the world.
That's what I'm saying. So the verses, would I like to see Busta Rhymes versus Eminem?
But man, but my thing as well is like Eminem, right? And like, you know, he's got the beard now and he's older and like, you know, he has his style. And like the thing is, he's got his core following.
That nigga look like Tommy B.
Yeah.
Eminem is a Tommy B. I swear when 50 was writing that character, he was thinking of Eminem. If Eminem could act properly. If Eminem was a good actor, like I swear. Yeah, that's Tommy, bro. That's a hip hop Tommy. But we love to hate him. You know what I mean? Because I began with like loving Eminem, hating Eminem, liking Eminem. Now I'm like, I'm enough with that. Like,
that's exactly what I'm saying. So what I was saying, like now his style is like it's boxed. Like it's funny because he even talks about it. He's like, I can never write like Slim Shady because I'm not on.
Yeah, he can. He need to smoke something and chill.
Well, that's it. He's like, I'm sober. He's like, the thing is, for me to,
that's my guy, bro.
Bro, he's like, for me to write in that state, I need to be on all of the things that he was on at that time, which was a cocktail of shit like motherfucking, you know? Yeah. So for him to be in that headspace, like, dude, but think about that though. What does that say? Like, bro, that shit ignites that crazy creativity in his brain. You know what I mean? Back when he put out those songs, man, like, there was an era where Eminem had everyone by the nutsack, you know what I mean? No pause, but you know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. He had the game on lock.
Yes.
I mean, he's still kind of,
but
you
that's
know
the
what
thing.
I mean?
I want to see him perform those tracks, which are iconic.
I mean, he would if it's 20 to 20 songs. He's not going to put some bullshit against Busta Rhymes.
I know, but the thing is,
you know what I mean? I couldn't name more than 5 Busta Rhymes tracks. You know what I mean? So Busta got some tracks. So Eminem is not going to come through with some bullshit. No. Like, you know what I mean? But he's going to come with the hits.
But I wonder how he performs those now. I really want to see it. I'm interested. I'm interested to see how like older, modern Eminem goes back to the, you know what I mean? The shake your ass, well, you know what I mean?
What I will say to this to end this, if it is gonna happen, it has to be in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
It has to be in the Mecca of hip hop.
Yes.
I do not want to see it anywhere else.
Just end the verses
have to be there.
And you have to be there. Who would you feel that's gonna win that? Automatically, I think you will say.
Yeah, we gotta vote.
Eminem, because that's her favorite rapper, bro.
My boy.
Yeah.
I mean, what about Jeremy? What you think?
Sam, Eminem.
Eminem, of course, because you
Only
don't
one?
even know 3 songs.
I'm the only one, dude.
For performance, I think Eminem would.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm telling you,
Flip
man.
Mode Squad, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, if you haven't listened to Busta Rhymes, go through, listen to like from start, and then you're gonna.
Bro,
be like,
I think
what?
you could. I think you could go YouTube.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes on concerts or some shit like that.
But you're right. Eminem would
performance,
probably
bro.
take the dub. You're right.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
Because
I want to see it.
Eminem wouldn't take a dub though. Because of the songs. It's all about the performance at that point.
Oh, at the time. Well, that's what I mean. So it's an underdog. I'm gonna put money on Busta.
Yeah. Kendi, what else do we have today? I cut you off guard because you here just talking shit and shit. You chilling.
I'm sitting here devastated over my Busta Rhymes. I'm the only one that loves Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, I know.